Ma'am Denise, so far for the year, you are the, let me see my tracker. Mm, mm, mm. Guys, did you know that he is already the fifth band eight student for the year? Ma'am Denise, did you know last year how many band eights we had? Ma'am Denise,
No, sir. No idea, sir.
we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, ma'am. But
Wow.
this year is the year of the retrogression. That's why we have fewer students this year. Okay. And then 7.5. So the band eights are Noki Lacuesta, Sherilyn Kimpo Umali, Martha Muanza, Tina Rante Dumanig, and Denise and Pasqua. Okay. And last year we had 20 band 7.5, Ma'am Denise. Ma'am Denise. 1, 2,
Po.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, ma'am. Last year, 7.5 verse.
Wow.
Last year. But this year, the year of the retrogression, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Okay. Then, what about band 8.5ers? Denise,
Yes, po.
last year we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This year we only have one. There. So clearly the results from last year were more impressive because we had more students. But the difference is last year we never had a band nine. But this year we already have one, who is Megan Moises from January, guys. Okay. So Mom Denise, she scored a band eight in speaking. Yeah, man. So Mom Denise, let's begin. When was your first IELTS? Because you didn't start off with a band eight, right? Denise.
Yes, sir. Wait lang po, sir. Nasa sasakyan. Bababa lang po ako.
Come on, you're on a recording. We are live. Oh, what's
Sorry
wrong
po,
with
sir.
you? Hurry up. People are listening.
Sorry po. Ano nga yun, sir, yung tinatanong niyo po?
When was your first IELTS? I think she's
So,
taken it 4 times already,
can't
guys, right?
remember. It was 2018 when I first took the IELTS, sir.
Okay, that's the first time we met. And
Yes,
that
sir.
was when she was still in the Philippines. She was
Yes,
headed
sir.
to Australia. Okay. What did you score for speaking then, ma'am?
Um, as far as I remember, I think it was 7, sir.
Really? Oh, so good. And then when did you make it in Melbourne? No, she's in Brisbane.
Yes, sir.
When did you make it in Brisbane?
Oh,
2020?
2019, sir.
Oh, before the pandemic. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then why did you have to take the IELTS again?
Um, so oh, in 2021, I took the IELTS again.
Why?
For my second visa, because right after my graduation in 2021, I need to change my visa into a
Mhm.
postgrad, and they require English test.
Really?
Yes, sir.
After your studies?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you
So
have to change your
I took the
visa?
IELTS. I did not let
Mhm.
you know that I'm taking the IELTS, but I was reviewing with your class.
Oh, you were. Okay. You
Yes,
cheat.
sir.
And then what did you score for that?
And I scored, I think, 7 again.
Another seven. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that was good enough, right?
I think so. Because I
So why did
haven't
you have
watched
to? Mhm.
Ate Princess tips on how to do the speaking test. I watched
Mhm.
her video.
Okay. And
Yeah, I watched her
so,
videos, and
mhm.
it talks about tips on how to take the English test. Sorry, sir, pagod na pagod ako.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. So, um, she said, don't answer like you are a beauty queen. So,
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, man. These students of mine, they're answering like they're Miss Universe pageant.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Anyway,
Those first two exams,
all those first two.
um, those
Okay.
first two exams, I was
You
like
were
answering
answering
like a
like you
beauty
were
queen. I
Catriona
was
Gray.
smiling. I was,
Uh-huh.
I was trying to be friendly,
Uh-huh.
but it doesn't matter actually.
Okay. Yeah. And then why did you have to take it a third time?
Yes, again, sir. Sorry.
Why did you have to take it a third time?
So I'm going to study masters next year.
Huh? What
Yes,
for?
sir. Oh my goodness. I've been
Why?
studying for my whole life.
Why do you need a master's?
Oh, because I was not able to get a sponsorship for the first course that I took in
Mm-hmm.
2019.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like working in a childcare actually. So
Mm-hmm.
I was not able to get a sponsor. And Mark got a sponsor, work
Mm-hmm.
sponsor,
Mark,
but
your
he
husband.
needs to stay
Mm-hmm.
there. Yeah, Mark is my husband, classmates, everyone. Kulitin.
Mm-hmm.
So Mark got a sponsor and he needs to stay there for like 2 years. And our visa is expiring next year, January. So
Mm-hmm.
I need to study again
Okay.
to buy time for Mark to get the working visa.
All right. And so what were the required scores?
Actually, it's only 6.5.
Yeah, it's similar to the first IELTS, right?
Yes, sir. It
Okay.
was like 6.5, but
Mm-hmm.
no grade lower than 6.5. It has
Mm-hmm.
to be like 6.5.
Okay. And so why did you have to hit a band 8 for speaking?
Um, Actually, sir, I was not expecting this result. Honestly, when I was reviewing, I told you, I sent you a message. Remember, I was like, sir,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying the listening. I already forgot all those tips that you have given us before.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep on trying it using the YouTube videos, but
Mm-hmm.
I keep on getting like 14 mistakes in listening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but when I took the test, it's like it's very easy. It's the first time I took the computer delivered test. I usually
Yeah.
had the paper. I had the paper
Mm-hmm.
and pen test before.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so the listening test it was like one word only.
Yeah,
Prayer
but
is the key.
why did you have to score an 8 when it was just a master's?
Actually, sir, I was not expecting to get an eight. Like it's not my goal to have an eight in speaking. But I
Mm-hmm.
was like, let's see if I try to like apply the things that you have been teaching us when I'm listening to you, when I'm watching your videos. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I would like to try it, maybe, and in addition to that, Ate Princess ideas and tips. So
Mm-hmm.
I just tried. I just tried. I was not expecting anything that I'm going to score an eight. It was like really very
No,
unexpected, sir.
you took it a third time, correct? And then you scored a 7.5 in speaking. Wasn't that enough? Why did you need
Um,
an 8?
Actually, sir, it's because my IELTS expired in April of this
Mm-hmm.
year. So I need to take another one because it's not accepted here.
Yeah, but
It has to
again,
be.
why did you need to score an 8?
Why did I need?
Yeah, because you already
Oh,
scored a 7.5, correct?
yes, sir. But since the previous IELTS is expired, I need to. It's not eight. It has like it doesn't have to be eight. It could
Mm-hmm.
be at 6.5 or 7. It's fine. Like I just tried my best maybe, and the accent of the examiner is like it's very easy to understand. Even the listening, sir. I was expecting it to be like British accent, but it's Australian.
Mom Denise, I don't understand. Why did you need to score an 8? Oh, no, Denise, that's the fifth
I
time I
don't
asked that question.
I don't need Sir,
Mhm.
I don't need to score an 8.
So why did you
Is
have to
that what
take
you
it
want to
again?
know?
Because you
Oh,
already scored
because
a 7.5, correct?
Yes, it's expired already. So I need to take another exam, an
Mm-hmm.
updated one, so I can use it for my enrollment.
For the
Is that what
masters.
you are asking? Yes, sir.
But why did
I
you
don't
need to
need an
score an
8.
8?
No, I don't need to score an 8. It's not a requirement for
Okay.
me to score an 8. It's like I can score a 6.5. It's fine. I can be accepted in the uni. But the thing is, maybe it's just my lucky day. God bless me so much.
Yeah, but why did you need to take it a fourth time?
Why do I need to?
Why did you need to take it a fourth time?
Um, because it keeps on expiring. Different purposes, sir. Different IELTS that I took serves different purposes. Like the first time I took the IELTS in 2018, I was planning to go to Canada, and that's one of their requirements. And then I
Ma'am,
came
let's talk
here.
about the third one. You needed it for your masters, right?
Yes, sir.
So you passed it already.
Yes, sir.
Why did you need to take it a fourth time?
I don't know. I cannot understand. Actually, I cannot comprehend with the question. Sorry, sir.
You took it. When was the third
Uh,
attempt, ma'am? Earlier this year, correct?
it's my third, sir. Actually, it's just my third attempt.
Oh, this is your third.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
When
The
was the
first time was like,
7.5?
sir,
The 7.5 in speaking. When was that?
that was in 2021, March 20,
Oh, all right.
2021.
Okay. Okay. Let's go through your questions, Ma'am Denise. Yeah, man. Okay. Then I want to go through the line of questioning. Okay, where is it? Hometown. Okay, what did you mention for your hometown?
Um, is that me?
Do you live in the city or
That one was the question for me, sir. Do you live in the city or regional,
Mhm.
like rural area? I said I live in the city,
Did you mention like
um,
Brisbane?
in Manila.
Brisbane,
Oh no, sir.
Manila.
In the Philippines,
Okay. And
because she asked
then
me like in your country.
oh, okay. And then how did you answer what is your city like?
Um, I cannot wait, sir. I think I answered. It's a bit crowded because I live in Manila, which is the capital of the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
And I said it's like they are very, I don't know, I forgot, sir. There's like too many
Mm-hmm.
infrastructures around the city, and
Mm-hmm.
traffic is really bad. Something like that, sir.
Okay. All right. And then the next one is has it changed? How did you answer that?
So I answered like yes, because when I was young, I used to see it like very, it's like um we have scenic landscapes
Mm-hmm.
and bushes, but
Unique
nowadays,
landscape. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't see it anymore. When
Mm-hmm.
I came back to the Philippines last March,
Yeah,
actually it
yeah,
was
yeah.
April, but I said March. When I came back to
Mm-hmm.
the Philippines, it's really progressive. Like it has changed a lot from
Mm-hmm.
the previous years that I'm coming home,
Mm-hmm.
and traffic is getting worse,
Mm-hmm.
something like that, sir.
Okay. In the end, guys, listening on these are not in the app, but they're all related to the hometown. How did you answer? Do you like living in the city?
Um, I said yes, sir. I like living in the city because it offers a lot of opportunities, and there's like shopping centers where you can visit, accessible amenities like hospitals,
Mm-hmm.
schools, something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, as compared to the rural areas wherein you need to travel far for you to get into the hospital.
Mm-hmm. So nice. Do you answer this question already? You mentioned regional area instead of a
Yes,
rural
sir.
area.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Because that is what we're using here. I think the IDP here in Australia is like they are they're I think they're based in, you know, in here in Australia, like the accent that they
Mm-hmm.
use in the listening,
Mm-hmm.
and also the one who, of course, the examiner is Australian. So I
Mm-hmm.
think, yeah.
All right. And then, how did you answer? What are the places in your country good for tourists?
So I answered El Nido, Palawan.
Mm-hmm.
It's located in the um southernmost part of the Philippines. I also talk about Palawan, and
Mm-hmm.
the it is included in the seven wonders of the world. I also talk about Boracay, I think, sir, and the new islands that is being discovered,
Mm-hmm.
like Siargao, those
Mm-hmm.
islands, sir.
Okay. All beaches. And then, can you
Yes, sir.
describe to me a place there in your country that you like the most? Did you
So I
mention
think I
places?
answered yes, sir. I
Mm-hmm.
which one is that? Um, I think I answered El Nido, sir, in that question, in
Okay.
that particular
Why
question. I
did you mention
answered
El
El
Nido?
Nido.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because I said that it's like the water is crystal clear. It's not populated, not too
Mm-hmm.
much populated, and it's not crowded. Traffic is really
Mm-hmm.
good, and it's clean. The
Mm-hmm.
environment is being taken care of by the government.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. So you'd rather go to more isolated places, Ma'am Denise, rather than established tourist spots?
Um, I think if I were to visit a place, I think
Mm-hmm.
isolated one is fine, but staying there maybe not an option for me, sir.
Why not?
Because I'm,
Exploring?
I'm a happy-go-lucky person.
Mm-hmm.
I go out. I love going out. I love staying in the shopping center.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to stay at home doing nothing, so I try to like
Mm-hmm.
make my time very what you call this?
Whatchamacallit?
Um,
So nice.
Please, sir.
Whatchamacallit? Whatchamacallit? Okay. Is that how the
Yeah, so
Australians talk? Whatchamacallit? That's how they say it.
yes, sir. It's
Okay.
been like 5 years already.
Oh,
I don't want their accent actually, sir. And also in the IELTS.
okay.
I think it's better for us to speak clearly rather than, with an accent.
Okay. And then you had a lot of part one questions. Oh my God, it's not
Yes,
yet
sir.
done. Okay.
Daming tanong.
How did you answer? Do you like robots?
Sir, again.
Do you like robots? Gosh, man,
Yes, sir.
just
So I
flooded
said
you
I
with
don't
part
like
one questions.
robots, but
Mm,
rather I said I don't like robots, but rather I like playing toy cars because when I was young, my father used to give me those kinds of toys
mm.
from other countries because he's working overseas, and he's always giving me toy cars and not robots.
Okay. Why not dolls? Maybe you were boyish, Ma'am Denise.
Yes, I
Were
was,
you
sir.
boyish when you were a kid?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
toy
I
cars.
had a girlfriend actually.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. And then, and so is that your answer for the what type of toys do you have? That
Yes,
should have been
sir.
did you
And
have, right?
what
What type of
else?
toys did
I
you have?
can, sir. What type of toys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said I have a huge collection of toy cars in my house.
Okay.
Because that was true.
All right. Okay. The matchbox. And then will you let a
Yes, sir. A
robot
bigger
help
one, a
you
bigger version.
really the bigger one? And will you
Yes,
let a
sir.
robot help you to do some household chores?
I said yes
Mm.
because as a mom, so I answered it personally. Like I said, as a mom, um, since my husband is working full time and I'm also working, I need some help in doing some household chores. But of course, it's very limited if you are
Mm-hmm.
a robot because you cannot wash the dishes and you cannot do the laundry. Otherwise, you're going to
Mm-hmm.
be broken.
Okay. And then will you let them drive for you? You're so talkative,
I
Ma'am
said,
Denise. Will you let them
oh,
drive for you?
Um, I said no because I said even though technology is helping us a lot, I don't think safety is 100%. So
Mm-hmm.
I won't um trust the my kid's life to a robot. My kid's life to
Mm,
a robot.
okay. You don't think human drivers are more dangerous?
I said maybe I can only have my husband drive for my kids. Even
Mm,
even myself, I don't trust myself in driving.
okay. Also, you drive already.
Um, just trying, sir. I'm not
Okay.
allowed to.
Oh, you don't have a license.
I do have a learner's license, sir, but you
Mm-hmm.
cannot drive alone. It's just the same in the like in the Philippines,
I
If
see.
you are in the student's license, you
Mm-hmm.
need to drive with a professional driver.
Okay. All right. And then part two comes along. Wait, your interviewer, was he in a video call?
No, sir, it's face to face. She was
Oh,
wearing a mask
what?
actually.
Oh, I see. Did you have like that acrylic shield or something? No.
Sir?
Did you have like that acrylic shield between you?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Were you
No, sir.
required to wear a
It's
mask?
just like she's wearing a mask.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's hard for me. Like it was hard for me to get the question clearly. So I keep on asking, and sir, I was coughing. I was coughing.
You
It's
were
taking
coughing.
so much
What's
time
wrong with
because
you?
I
Ah,
was sick.
ah. Okay. It's a good
I
thing
was
they
coughing
allowed
at
you
that
that
time.
exam.
Yes, sir.
Because normally, if you
I
do some
actually
coughing,
have strepsil
mhm.
in my mouth during the speaking test. I have a candy.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
And then were you required to wear a mask?
No, sir, it's not required. Because I think Australia is one of the first country who removed the mask requirement.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh,
All right. We are in the part two. A party you enjoyed. What did you mention for this one?
so I talked about a birthday party. It's not actually a birthday party of my grandparents, but I use it. I said grandparents just to, I can elaborate things. But it was actually my dad's birthday.
Okay.
But I said grandparents because it's the first time that the family gathered from overseas,
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Is this a
I
true
actually
story?
mentioned, you know what, sir? I actually mentioned lechon.
Okay. Did you describe what a lechon is?
Um, I said like a whole roast pig.
A roast pig. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then, is this a true story that you narrated?
No, sir, it's not true.
Oh, come on. Okay. And what did you
Yes, sir, it's
mention
not
for the
true.
details?
Actually, party is true. Like it's my dad's party, but I said it's grandparents. So as to
Mm-hmm.
like, I can make things longer. Like I can say many things about the situation or in like family go together
Mm-hmm.
and spend time because we're not seeing each other for a long time, something like that. So,
Oh, okay. And what happened in this party uh in your what's the term for it? In your fabricated story? What happened in this party?
so I said, so it's a surprise party. We've
Mm-hmm.
been talking to each other for a month, like before the party, and we've been planning the party, blah blah blah. And I said,
Blah blah
um,
blah. Okay. Blah blah blah. Okay. What you call it? And then
yes, sir. So what else? I said each of the families went home from different countries.
mm-hmm.
One coming from the US, uh, my family from Australia, the other one from Canada, and like we gathered together. And my grandparents are coming because they're like their birth date is like 2 days, um, like 2 days before. It was like 2 days before their birthday, something like that, sir. So
Okay.
it's really a fabricated story. I think it doesn't have to
Okay.
be true as long
Yeah,
as
it
you have
doesn't
the
have to be
basis.
true. Okay. Then did you finish the story?
Yes, sir. I was able to finish it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. In the end, so your part three were so short.
Yes, sir. Actually, she
Mm-hmm.
has a lot of questions during that time. She keeps on asking questions, but she realized that we don't have time because she focused
Mm-hmm.
on the
Part one.
party, on the fabricated story because I think it's making her happy. She's old, like she's old, and I'm talking about grandparents. Maybe she's like hooked into it, into the story of like gathering as a family. Blah. Yes, sir. So I think she was like really hooked into the story, and that's why we were not able to spend so much time for the part three.
Okay. Is that the reason why you mentioned your grandparents? Because she was old?
Maybe, sir.
Aw, you're such a strategist. Okay. Good technique.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so you kind of read her. You kind of psychologized her. Like, I think she's gonna like this story. I'm gonna use my grandparents.
And she was so friendly, sir. Actually, she was
She was.
smiling, and
Hmm.
she was happy to hear the story.
Oh, so
I can
nice.
see it. Yes, sir.
Okay. So nice. What a good technique. You were trying to suck her up to her. Okay. Suck her up to the examiner. And
Actually, sir,
then,
I took the test. Like I took the speaking test an hour before my original schedule because there was
mm-hmm,
no one there. It's not crowded here when you're taking the IELTS. It's like
mm-hmm,
18 test takers only
mm-hmm.
in a schedule. So
I see.
yeah,
Okay. And then part three. Was this a real question? What is a social skill? Was that the question?
I'm not so sure, sir, but it has something to do about social skill.
Okay. Could
Yeah,
you, do you
it's also a
remember, please?
fabricated question.
Okay. And then how did you answer that? Is it important to have social skills?
Yes, sir. I said it is important to be um integrated in education
Mm-hmm.
because it's education is not only academics. It has to someone has to develop social skills so we can have
Mm-hmm.
like a peaceful life in the school.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. She didn't ask how do you teach this?
No, sir.
She didn't. Okay. And then should employers look for social skills before they hire someone? Well, an
Sir,
interesting question.
sir.
What's your answer to this one? Should employers look for social skills before they hire someone?
Oh, I answered yes, I think so. It is imperative for an employer to look for social skills. Like, but
Mm-hmm.
it depends on. I think it depends on the country, or
Mm-hmm.
because in the Philippines, I think they are mostly basing their um uh their
Decision.
option with the or decision with the education itself. But
Mm-hmm.
in Australia, it's different. Like
Mm-hmm.
I said the comparison between hiring a person in Australia and in the Philippines, and also in other first world countries.
Mm-hmm.
Because here, sir,
Yeah. How
you
is
know
it different?
because people here in Australia, or employees here in Australia, the blue collar job are getting more money than those who work in the office in the corporate world.
Oh, really?
You know that, right?
What are you referring to? Welders?
Like for example, if you're
Linemen?
working, I worked in the office before, and I said
Mm-hmm.
oh no, I did not say the salary, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, I work in the office. I'm only getting like $27 per hour.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Here,
when I worked at Krispy Kreme before, I was like getting 40 plus an hour. And I
who's
was like
getting 40
making
plus an
donuts,
hour?
sir.
Oh, really? In Krispy Kreme?
Yes, sir. Because
What?
remember, I was just designing donuts that is being released in the store. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting 40 plus an hour, and I'm
Huh?
working like 4 days only in a week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and when you work on the weekends, if you work on the weekends, you'll get penalty. That is an additional, an additional pay. They called it
Okay.
penalty.
They call it a penalty.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So how much that amount to?
Oh, sometimes it's like half of the 40 plus. So it's gonna be like for working an hour
Really?
on a weekend
An
is
added
like
half.
becoming,
Oh,
yes, sir, 60.
what? Okay.
Yes,
You
sir.
mentioned you're a designer of donuts. What's that?
Sir?
What's
Oh, it's we
a
called it
designer?
processing the donuts. It's
Mm-hmm.
like Mark used to work in the production wherein he's the one um making the donuts. Like,
Mm-hmm. You mean
mixing the
baking the donut?
ingredients. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir. And
Kitchen
then I was
kitchen
the
stuff.
one who put the design on it.
Oh, I see. So there's a
Like, the icings and the sprinkles and the
oh, I
nuts in
see.
there.
What? Okay, so that's back office, like back back room or
Yes,
something.
in the manufacturing company, sir. It's like it's a factory wherein,
Mm-hmm.
where the donuts are being made.
Oh, you work in the
And
factory,
yes, sir.
not in
In
the retail
donut
store.
Krispy Kreme, yes. Not in
Oh,
the
I
retail,
see.
sir.
Oh my God. Okay,
Mm.
you like that job?
Yes, sir. I
Okay.
really like that job.
Oh, I see. I can do that job.
Yes, sir. I know you can do it. It's like I faked my resume. I said I worked in Dunkin' Donuts, although I did not, you know,
I worked at
because
McDonald's
that's
for 5 years. Doesn't count.
because that's how you can get a job here, sir. Because
Uh-huh.
if you're gonna put in your resume that you work in in the office or in the school as a teacher, and you are
Uh-huh.
applying for a job in the shopping center, like pushing the trolleys, cleaning the shopping center,
Uh-huh.
and you put it there, it's like you're not gonna be accepted. You're not gonna be hired.
Why? I don't get it.
Oh, because you need to fake it, sir. Because they're not looking for education. They're looking for your experience. If
Oh, I
you will be
see.
eligible to do it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's how it is.
Yes, sir. That's how it is, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna say work in Dunkin' Donuts for 10 years. Yeah.
You're gonna be supervisor then, sir.
Yeah. And then in between I worked at Mr. Donut. And then I transferred to Jayco and to
Yes, sir.
Krispy
I
Kreme. I'm
mentioned
gonna
it there
mention
in my
all the
resume.
work for all of them.
Yeah. But Mark is very honest. Like he worked at what what's that, Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Donuts before? Go Nuts. What's that?
Mr. Donut.
Go Nuts Donuts.
Donut.
He worked there
Ah,
before.
Go Nuts Donuts. Yeah, I see.
Yes.
Okay. And
As a
then
quality assurance officer. But when he came here, he was the one
mhm.
who is like carrying all those big bags of sugar and
Really?
flour.
Okay. And
Yes, sir.
then do you think we should focus more on experience rather than educational qualifications?
I think that is it is very important for us to focus more on experience,
Mm,
because not all the time not all the time where the subject is not, in line with the things that you are applying to, or the things that you want to do.
mm-hmm.
Most of the
Okay.
time it's actually the experience that dictates your future in
Mm-hmm.
getting the job or not getting the job.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay. How different? Okay. In the end, uh, so what's your game plan now? You're gonna take masters.
So this is gonna be this is going to be a two-way processor. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like we are making options for our family. So what I will do is I'm going to study masters, and at the end of my course I
Mm-hmm.
can get a sponsorship,
Mm-hmm.
because I can nominate my
Mm,
occupation as a teacher because I
mhm,
studied here in 2 years before and then another 2 years for masters. While
mhm,
Mark is chasing for working visa,
mhm.
when he get the working visa after 2 years, we can apply for permanent residency.
Okay, I
That's our
see.
game plan, sir. Because
All
the
right.
kids doesn't like to go back to the Philippines anymore.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Marcus is very hooked into basketball, you know. He's
Oh, you
playing
mean?
basketball.
Oh, okay. All right. And then
Mm.
finally, ma'am, I have to ask about your band seven in writing. How on
Yes,
earth
sir.
did
Okay.
you score a band seven for this tough question? How on
Sir,
earth?
sorry.
How on earth did you score a seven for this tough question? Gosh, scientific
So,
be given more
yeah,
priority.
remember, sir, I told you, I
Mhm.
memorized all those, um, I watch all your videos. I memorized all those styles that you talk about from the
You
A1
did?
style,
Yeah.
the agree, kill and bury, something
Oh,
like that,
really? Yeah.
coexist.
Yeah.
But I read my last essay
Hmm.
where I got a 7.5 from
Which one
you.
was that?
It's a kill and bury style. So I
Uh-huh.
use that. I read it how I made the
Mm-hmm.
how I wrote the essay, and
Mm-hmm.
then so
Oh,
I just try to memorize all those
that's what you use, the
styles.
kill and bury?
Yes, sir.
Whoa, man. Okay.
Kill and bury.
Oh, wow. Okay. You
I
can't
think that's
remember
the most
to.
effective way. Like the first time I took the IELTS, I don't have any idea on how to answer
Mm-hmm.
um the essay. It's just like for
Yeah.
me it's just an essay
Yeah.
wherein you will just describe blah 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 and something like that, but in the
The blah,
second time
blah.
around
Yeah. Okay.
and the second time around I was able to like review with you and I understood what do you mean by A1 style, how you deal with the
Mm-hmm.
essay, how
Yeah.
you need to answer to elaborate everything, every word in the question, in the
In the question
proposition.
prompt. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. I love it
Yes,
when
blah
she
blah
said
blah.
blah, blah. Okay.
Sorry, sir.
So, what did you favor? You favored like um re, uh funding should be given to all
Yes, sir.
subjects.
I killed the
Mhm.
idea of just giving it to the scientific researchers.
I see. And then you
Yes, sir.
buried it with the importance of funding all subjects, something like that.
Yes, sir. I actually said something about the history,
Mm.
personal or emotional aspect, something like that,
Mm-hmm.
sir. I think I mentioned that
Oh my
because
God.
not only can be said like
Mm.
not all the time science can give you an answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay. You went into the emotional blah blah blah.
yes, sir. I went to the emotional blah blah blah. You're
Okay.
gonna be using that, sir.
All right.
You, you'll be
Part one
using that.
was easier comparatively compared to the ones you.
Yes, sir. I
Oh.
was I was so happy, sir, when I saw the graph because
Mm-hmm.
when I was like reviewing with you,
Mm-hmm.
you told me in the comment you I told you I read it. You
Mm-hmm.
said that I'm very good in graphs and you will not give me any graphs anymore.
I said that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And that's the test that
Okay.
was given
RC
to
is
me.
asking here for the kill and bury. Yeah, that's so nice, the kill and bury. Because you like killed it already, and you're not even happy. You want to bury it further. Yeah, man. I
Yes,
mean,
sir. And even in the conclusion,
mm-hmm,
I still try to like go back to every paragraph
mm-hmm,
my essay, and then I
mm-hmm.
still like say something about it.
Yeah, did you know that there's a certain essay question prompts that we feed into Chat GPT? Are you familiar with Chat GPT, Mom Denise?
No, sir.
Oh, really? You don't know that?
No,
Come
sir.
on. Okay. Anyway, ChatGPT is a form of artificial intelligence. You know, it would write an essay in 3 seconds. There, so you feed it into ChatGPT,
Mm.
it's gonna come up with the essay in 3 seconds. and then we observe how he does it, and then it turns out to be the kill and bury. Whoa, man, the kill and bury. Oh my God, he just did the
Sir,
kill and bury. Yes, Cams.
sir,
Yeah.
sir,
Yes, Cams.
sir, Sir
Is it
Juni.
Cams? Ah,
Sir
wait, who's
Juni.
this? Jessa. Wait, who's this? Who's this? Angela. Angela. Who is talking?
Sorry,
Denise.
Sir Juni, I lost connection. Sorry, sir, I lost connection.
Oh, all right. Okay. So that's it. Like, it happened twice already. Like, oh my God, he wrote another kill and bury. See?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I
like,
think that's the most effective way of dealing with a disagree and agree and a disagree question. So
yeah, 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 yeah. True. You just don't kill it. You gotta bury it there.
yes,
Kill
sir.
and bury. Okay. Oh, nice. And you can't even remember to rewrite it, Mom Denise. Please. Come on,
I will
rewrite
try, sir.
it.
I will try.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. I
because
will
I
try.
show it to the students. And that,
Yes, sir. I will
that's
try.
your legacy project. Yeah,
But
man.
it's very like my essay is very basic. Like the way I spoke to the examiner, it's very basic. I
Okay.
only use
That.
some of the the words of the day that you taught us. I was reading it,
Mhm.
so
Oh,
I
so you
use some
use
of
some of the
them.
words of the day. You read the
Yes,
words of the
sir.
day.
Yes, sir. Like
Oh,
I
I see.
remember, I think I used the
Mm-hmm.
talismanic thing. I used the
Talismanic.
myriad twice,
Myriad. Yeah.
twice.
Twice. Mm-hmm.
What else? Progression.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what else? Oh,
You went into the album,
yeah.
you mean?
Yes, sir.
Talismanic.
Whenever you post something, I read it.
Oh, really?
Even your reviewer for speaking, I read it.
Oh my God. Okay. I never even thought. Okay. And then, like, what did you use the word talismanic for?
I can't remember. Hmm, I think it's about Australian.
All
Like
right.
my managers. I think I talk about the
Mm-hmm.
managers. Yes, sir. Something like that. Because
Talismanic
I
is something like charismatic, something like that.
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Charismatic. He's a talismanic figure. Oh my God. And
Yes,
then
sir.
I'm sure when the examiner heard that word, the examiner's gonna go, band eight there just because of that word, talismanic. Yeah, man.
But you know what, sir? I was expecting that I'm going to get a lower grade in reading. I'm expecting it because if
Mm,
it was really hard. There
really?
was like two list of headings,
Come
and the
on. That's
essay
not
was
hard.
really yes,
You
sir.
keep
The essay
murdering
was
that
really
question.
wrong. Oh, I mean, really, really long.
Long. Okay.
Yeah, I got so much pressure with the time.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, ma'am. The scores are good enough, or you still want to go through another round?
I need to go a seven, sir. I need to get a
Oh,
seven.
really? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you in the next reading bubble. You just watch how
Yes,
I do
sir.
it all the time. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. I was
God,
actually watching your videos before I took the test.
yeah, you just keep watching them and then just keep practicing the technique on your own.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it
The
doesn't
thing
really
is,
matter if the passage is so long. We don't read it. We don't,
yes, sir.
we don't read
That's
the
what I
passage.
did. I go straight to the one word only, and
Oh, you did.
then
You did. Okay.
yes, sir. The Alexander the Great.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Alexander the Great
I did
technique.
that. I went
Mhm.
straight to the one word only, so I think I scored perfect on that
Mhm.
part. But the
Okay.
list of headings, it's like, whew,
Oh, I see.
it was really
So,
bad.
yeah, for list of headings, we just don't do it at the same time. We just attack it one at a time. Like,
Yes, sir.
we'll answer one paragraph and then we leave it. Do you follow, Mom Denise?
Yes, sir. Like
Yeah.
I was answering the yes because together with the list of heading is a yes or no not given question. So
Wow, man.
while I was reading it, yeah, while I was answering the yes or no not given, I keep on going back to the list of headings, but still I cannot see anything.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Don't worry, we're gonna drill on that.
Yes, sir. I
Okay.
got a
You've
seven
murdered that
before,
test.
like twice already.
Oh, you did.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. So you're gonna go for the one skill retake. Is there something
Yes,
like that
sir, I
in
will.
Australia?
So it's
Okay.
will it be like I'm going to book for it and then like I
You
can
have two
still have
months.
time to review? Oh,
Yeah,
two
so you
months.
gotta
2 months.
drill. Yeah, you gotta drill first. You have
Okay,
two
sir.
months. You have 2 months to.
Okay, sir.
I think it's there in the portal. I think you should make
No,
sure.
I'm not reading. I'm not.
Yeah, you gotta read because it's a reading. Okay. And then, uh, the way you talk to me right now, is that how you talk, or do you
Yes,
sound
sir.
more Aussie? Aussie,
No,
Aussie.
sir. It's my normal.
Oh, really? You're kind of
Yes, sir.
neutral.
Yes, sir.
You don't
Because I
gotta
don't
talk
because it's hard
Aussie.
for me to understand Australian accent, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't use it. And I'm still talking to Zia in Filipino,
Okay. And then,
so she won't forget.
what was I gonna say? Like, since you've been talking English all this time, then it made you better in speaking, correct?
Yes, sir.
Because you've been talking to Aussie.
Yes, sir.
I see. Do you still feel intimidated talking to them, or
Sir?
no longer? You're just comfortable. It doesn't scare you anymore talking to them.
Me, sir?
Yeah, to the Aussie.
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm very confident talking to the Aussie people, sir.
Okay. And then, are they good people? Careful.
Hmm,
They must be, right? Because I've been
can't
hearing
say,
that.
sir. Some of them
Really?
are. I,
Mm-hmm.
I I thought the racist generation is no longer,
Oh, really? There are still some
existing,
of
but
them.
it's still,
Mm.
yeah,
Oh, that's so
majority,
sad.
majority, sir.
Okay, the younger ones are better.
Actually, no, sir. It's just the same. Like the older ones are, I can say like the older ones are better.
Oh, really?
Like
Wow.
like
Ah,
30s, something like that, 30s above.
oh my God. Okay,
Yeah.
majority, would you say?
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. Immigrants make a country.
Yes,
Anyway,
sir. Because
let's
this
not
is
talk about that.
Australia is like very diverse and
Mm-hmm.
like it's full of Asians and
India
black people.
back. Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. The
Okay.
colored ones.
So
Because
there's a
they're
backlash.
like refugees, sir.
There's a backlash against immigrants.
Yes, sir. I think
Okay. All right. I don't want to talk about that. Denise, final tip. Final tips. You go
yes,
through all
sir.
the videos, you read all the writing comments.
Yes, sir.
What
Read
was it?
all the comments because that's how you remember it. Like you don't remember it when you read your essay. You remember
Mm-hmm.
it with the comments that was given to you.
Oh, I see. Okay. And then, what about practice? You get a lot of practice already, right?
Yes, sir, before in 2021. But this
Uh,
exam, I did not
mhm.
do any, I did not write any essay. I just
Yeah, you didn't
I
write
just
an essay.
memorized. No, sir. I just
Mhm.
memorized the way you did it before.
Okay, you just went through that
And I
video.
watch your videos. Yes, sir.
I see. Okay. And then what else? What else would you like to give?
Listening is it's easy. Like we always get
Mhm.
a high score
Yeah,
in
listening is
listening.
traditionally a high
Yeah. So it's
score. Yeah.
grammar, right, sir? It is grammar actually.
Hmm.
Right.
An 8.5.
So reading is
How
yes, sir.
disappointing. You didn't even perfect it. What's wrong with you?
I
Come
know,
on.
right? That it
Yeah,
was
I
like
scored a
I
9 on
think
this
that that's
thing.
for the third time around. I always get an 8.5. I
You
was happy
always
to
get
get
a mistake or
7.
two. Okay. Yeah, but writing, speaking, admirable. So nice. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, so I'll see you in the reading bubbles from Denise.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Any other tips
After
before
my
we
son's
end?
game because yes, sir.
Any other tips before we end?
So for writing, yeah, just read the comments and try
Mhm,
to, internalize
mhm,
the way you are going to to write your essay, and
Mm-hmm.
it is very effective for you to have um, the outline. It is important.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, your essay is going to be a mess. So you need
I
to make
see.
an outline. It
Mm-hmm.
is important. You will be given, even if it is computer delivered test, you will still be given a sheet of paper and a pen. I
Yeah,
was
you
given.
did. Oh, so you
Yeah,
used
so
a
it is
sheet of
important.
paper. You wrote
Yes,
an
sir.
outline.
I did the. Yes, sir.
Mm,
So
okay.
just you will have the guide on the
Okay.
flow of the essay,
Mm-hmm. And
and
then,
elaborate.
yeah,
The four E's that you're always saying.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
forgot, but you need to elaborate,
Expound,
expound.
expand,
Yes,
explain, and elaborate.
yes, sir.
Good.
Every word in the question should be answered.
Every word in the question prompt should be expounded, expanded,
Yes,
explained, and elaborated. Yeah,
yes,
man.
sir.
Okay. And but it was still impressive because that was a hard question. Gosh,
Mm-hmm.
scientific research. Okay.
Yes,
And
sir. That's
then,
true.
okay. All right. Congratulations from Denise. Hang on, ma'am. I'm
Thank you,
gonna end the
sir.
recording. We're gonna talk. People are gonna ask you questions. Hold on, ma'am.
Sige po, sir.
Okay.